Yo, what it do, boys? Here's another trade recap for today. Well, as you can see, I got stopped the fuck out, bro. Damn, I got stopped the fuck out, bro. And I at least realized why I got stopped out. Because, again, I forgot that level support that we made last week Friday, remember? So anything below this level is bearish, right? So my dumbass thought, okay, since we kind of didn't really close above this swing high here or this lower high here because it's just about even, right? So I guess you could say that it kind of it was basically a heavy correction, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is 50 minutes. Sorry, let me go back on the 1 hour. Yeah, see, we actually didn't even break break that high. You see, that swing high is here, so we just tapped in and then started rejecting and then started selling off for the whole day. So my bad, sorry. So, and this was kind of like an A plus sell setup because this is something I also seen on Sai's channel or Sai's YouTube, or I don't know where I saw it, but his Instagram, I think. It was basically the same thing. It's the same thing because it indicated below this support and then started correcting. Didn't break this high. If we had broken this high, maybe would have been changing trend, but it didn't. So in the morning, I entered buys. I'm thinking, okay, we kind of indicated above the support, and I'm like, but I don't know why I didn't say sales because even yesterday, it sold off a bit, as you can see. Not really, like it did. So it did the same thing today. So I guess to me today was just a big mistake, and plus I was at work, so I didn't have time to really analyze properly and like be in a clear state of mind and flow state to actually enter a trade. So yeah, this should snap her entry to poverty, bro. Because I was in profits. I'm like, damn, okay. This is because it just shot up. I'm like, wow, it's mooning. If I go on the 15-minute, I'll show you. Yeah, this candle. Because I saw this candle, then I entered on this one, and then it just started shooting up. And then it just started going down. I'm like, yo, my stop loss was, yeah, I think it was somewhere here, but then I didn't set a stop loss. I just closed in at a loss because I knew that price is not gonna. It's still gonna continue selling off. So either way, but it started buying now. But you can see this buy is here since it started buying off this level. So I guess I can mark it up if I should. But yeah, I use rectangles and lines, but raised, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. So yeah, man, that was a trade I took. Kind of got stopped out. Fuck. But at least I identified that. So yeah. Then on gold, I called it, as you can see. My TP was hit. It's just that I set my stop loss way too low, like way too close actually, because price is gonna obviously hit my stop loss and then push in that direction that I wanted. Because as London session, I mean New York session came through, that volume just really came through, tenfold. So had I set my stop loss like somewhere here, maybe. Sorry about that. I'm not playing at night. I'm kind of tired. And there's like load shading here, so I don't call it load shading, but anyway, yeah. So obviously, price indicated a high, and I was anticipating buys for London session, and it kind of did. It bought, and then late in the day, just rallied, and yeah. So this one, I guess I just should have just set my stop loss at a better place because I set it way too close. I don't know why I set it close. I guess I wasn't trying to risk too much today on my account since I didn't have since I lost a lot on German 30. No, since German 30, but I only lost that afterwards. But I don't want to risk too much on gold. But yeah, ish, you live and you learn. Live and you learn. And then throughout the day, I didn't enter any trades again after that. I was just like watching the market. So I also saw this on US 30. I I think it was a pretty clean setup because price indicated here at this level here and then sold off and then kind of indicated sells during New York session. Yeah, it was pretty volatile. I just didn't know what it wanted to do. And then yeah, I set an alert here and then it went off. So you see it kind of came back up again above this level, then dropped again and then came back up again. So I always got to remember that if it indicates, we wait for the second time around. So this is the first indication, then you wait for the second time for it to push back above that level, because you see it did push up again, showing that it did want to become bearish. Bullish, sorry. Then it corrected. So had I entered here, I mean, I could have entered here still. I could have entered on this still. Set my stop loss just below this level. I wouldn't have got taken out. Oh man, I'm moving my levels now. I wouldn't have got stopped out. But yeah, I mean, this would have been a pretty okay. I was just get to the 5 minute. I wouldn't have waited for that because I would have entered here above. Yeah, I would have entered on this candle probably. Or this one because I see that it's pushing up, and then I could have just waited on the 5 minute, waited for it to close above, which it did here, then get a proper entry, then yeah, set my stop loss below this because this whole correction would have happened and played out, and then I would have had what kind of risk to reward. I could have just held it at, honestly. This would have been a 1 to 2. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I would have targeted this level, but yeah, I did call it. Yeah, it's just gotta. I guess it's just gotta wait for the second time around for it to correct again, and then, yeah. But the 50 minute, I couldn't have waited. Or I could have just waited on this one after the correction, because this I would have entered here, set my stop loss way below this. I would have got stopped out. But yeah, I just gotta work on my entries now, and waiting for the correction to play out again and again, and then yeah. But tomorrow's PPI. Hopefully tomorrow goes well, and then yeah, we'll just see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, I did everything I had to do today. I'm about to hit the bed now. So yeah, that's it.